Hi, this is Karen from Rustic River Home. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to make over a tray that I originally painted in a mustard color. I also added the IOD Trimmings Mould to the edge of the tray, which I was very happy with, but I wasn't too excited about the mustard color, so I decided to repaint the tray with Fusion's Victorian lace for more neutral color. I'm just painting the inside of the tray. And I'm definitely going to need another coat once it's dry. I'm just speeding up the video so you don't get too bored watching me paint a tray. I'm painting the insides. And I will also use the paintbrush to push the paint into the little crevices on the trimmings mold, so the mustard color does not show. I'll paint the whole tray, the sides and the bottom. As soon as it's dry, I will definitely be giving it a second coat. I'm using a cling-on short-handled brush, which is very good for cabinets and bookcases with shelves. Because it has a short handle, it will fit into in between the shelves, so it doesn't bump, and you have to keep it at an angle, which makes it much more comfortable to use. I'm just flipping the tray over to paint the bottom side, and again I will do a second coat once it's dry. Fusion is a mineral paint with a built-in primer and top coat, and comes in many different shades of white and many different colors. I like the Victorian lace because it's a warmer white, and it's definitely a favorite of mine. The tray is dry enough, and I can give it a second coat now. I'll be waiting for it to dry completely before I can put the transfer on. And if you're using a chalk paint, it is best to apply a top coat, otherwise the transfer will not adhere properly. I'm just wrapping my paintbrush in a cling wrap to keep it moist, just in case I have to touch up at some places and I don't want the paintbrush to dry. I'm using the IOD Brocante transfer, and I've cut out my little birdies I want to use, and I'm going to make sure that it's in the correct position, remove the backing sheet and lay it down on the tray. I'm just positioning the design in the middle of the tray. And the transfer does have a bit of adhesion, so it doesn't move around. So I'm just rubbing it down to make contact with the tray, and I'm using the tool provided to start rubbing the transfer onto the tray. I'm just lifting a corner and working from one side to the other, lifting it carefully and making sure the design is completely transferred. If I find a piece that hasn't, I will lay it back down and just rub it some more until it's completely transferred onto the tray. I'm happy with that. The first design is down, and I'm just going to use the backing sheet to burnish the design to make sure that all the edges are down. I've cut out another two small designs to go with this, so I'll be doing the same, laying it down in the correct position, using the tool to transfer the design onto the tray and burnishing it to make sure it's completely down. I'm just checking my position to make sure that it's going to fit in, and it is where I want it to be. And then I will be removing the backing and just rubbing it slightly so it adheres to the tray so it doesn't move around. Again, just using the transfer tool and just starting from one side to the other, lifting it carefully and just rubbing it until it transfers to the tray. If I find pieces that is still stuck to the backing sheet, I will lay it back down and just rub it some more and make sure it's all transferred. I'll once again just burnish the whole design, and if I'm happy that it's all down properly, I'm going to apply a top coat just to protect the transfer. You can use any top coat of your choice. Just using a brush, just applying the top coat over the whole design. I will wait till it's completely dry, and then I'll be using the Fusion's aging wax to give it an aged effect. You don't have to use the aging wax. You can use a clear wax, or you can just use a top coat. I'm just using the aging wax, and I'm using a brush to apply it, and wiping back the excess with a paper towel. I'm just going to do the whole tray and just repeat what I've done now. I'm just going to speed up the video a bit. Just applying it with a brush and using a paper towel to wipe away the excess. I'm just going to use a smaller brush just to get the aging wax into the corners properly. And I will proceed with the outside of the tray and just do the same. I'm just going to do the sides. I see that I've missed a few spots under the handles of the tray, so I'm just going to touch that up with some paint. And once it's dry, I will carry on with the waxing. I'm just going to give the bottom of the tray a second coat, and then that should be done. Well, that is what the finished product looks like, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Well, thank you for watching, and please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more DIY videos.